It's the news highlights live on TWH Trends. I'm Nana Ifia Aqua. The news is sponsored by TBP Professionals Institute. In today's headlines, don't politicize Galamsey fight, Akufo-Addo urges Ghanaians. I will constitute the leanest and most effective government under the Fourth Republic, Mahama. Now the news in detail. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has asked Ghanaians to desist from politicizing the fight against Galamsey in the country. He said the Galamsey menace was purely a national issue which should be collectively addressed to preserve the country's natural resources, particularly water bodies and forests, for future generations. This was contained in a speech read on his behalf by the Minister of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Stephen Asamoah Boateng, at a grand durbar of the chiefs and people of Ekuapem to mark this year's Odua Festival at Ekuopon, the traditional headquarters, last Friday. The Galamsey menace, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo stated, could not be effectively tackled by the government alone, for which reason the issue must not be politicized. Away from that, presidential candidate of the National Democratic Congress, former President John Dramani Mahama, has repeated his pledge to appoint his ministers for parliamentary approval within 14 days in the office if he wins this year's election on December 7. Also, he indicated that he would constitute the leanest and most efficient team in the Fourth Republic to run his government. Mr. Mahama said this in a Facebook post when he commenced his 3-day tour of the Upper West region on Monday, October 14. He said he met and had a fulfilling interaction with traditional leaders from the region on Monday morning. He added, "Our commitment to accountability will be unwavering. We will establish a robust code of conduct and standards for all government officials to ensure their integrity and accountability." In other news, the NDC's National Communication Officer, Sammy Gyamfi, has called on residents of Mfantseman in the Central Region to change their MPs in the upcoming 2024 elections. He made these remarks during a separate community engagement at Abanze and Kromante, located in the Mfantseman constituency. Mr. Gyamfi took on the NP of the area, Ophelia Hayford, describing her as a non-performing MP who merely adds up to the numbers in Parliament without making any meaningful impact on the floor. He said this was hampering development in the area. Therefore, he urged the area's electorate to vote for the NDC's parliamentary candidate, Dr. Prince Kojo Ahen, who is better placed to deliver quality representation in Parliament and advocate for the needed development of the area. To end the news, a recap of the headline. Sammy Gyamfi calls on Mfantseman residents to vote out non-performing MP Ophelia Hayford. That's all for news highlights live on TWH Trends. The news was sponsored by TBP Professionals Institute. I'm Nana Ifia Aqua. Stay tuned for more news updates.